This is why no one trusts the CBC. They're just full of it all the time. It's unbelievable.
Russia rarely lets on that it's suffering casualties in Ukraine, but the funeral of a 23-year-old soldier.
Okay, about 20 to 30,000 Russians have died and 150,000 Ukrainians. Almost 200 men have died in this war so far. It's ridiculous.
Underlines the losses are real. Now the ringleader of the invasion is signaling.
The ringleader. Did you call Tony Blair the ring? Did you call Bush the ringleader when they decided to kill 1 million brown people over the WMD lie? No, you punish people. You punished the Dixie Chicks. You fired Donahue. You got rid of anyone that even raised a voice against it, even though the UN didn't sanction the war. It was against, they wanted to wait for sanctions to work, but you went in there anyway and just killed them because they're only brown people to you, right? That's how these guys roll. Hey, and look, this is our state media. Why are they shooting their fucking pie hole off? Because we didn't appreciate it when the Saudi state media posted pictures of an Air Canada jet flying into the CN Tower, did we? And that was because Justin was mouthing off and going on Twitter to tell the Saudis how to run things, right? So the Saudis, push back publicly because Justin took it public.
An even darker turn ahead. On Russian state TV, President Vladimir Putin said he's struck a deal with his ally from Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko.
Okay, those are Grad rockets. Those aren't tactical nukes. I don't know why they're showing those.
A plan to house tactical nuclear weapons under Russian control in Belarus.
That's an S-300. That's a surface tear. That's not a tactical nuke.
I do not think that, it's a panic time or anything.
Oh, no, it's not panic time. Putin said that if the U.S. brings in depleted uranium shells into Ukraine and starts firing those off and giving everyone birth defects, that you've gone nuclear. You've opened the nuclear door. Like, go to Iraq and see how many, and don't look at the pics. Trust me, don't look at the pics. All the birth defects, the war is going on there still for them. They're never going to get over the war. It's ridiculous.
Like that. It's Putin trying to escalate because he has problems.
We have problems. Look, Reagan promised not an inch closer from this line here. That's all they wanted. Never closer. But NATO has gotten all this. And we're encroaching. And Russia said, yeah, okay, whatever, just not Ukraine or Georgia. That's the way it is, not Ukraine, right? There's no reason why NATO should have missiles 3 minutes from launch to impact into Moscow. Like, we don't want missiles in Cuba either because that leaves no time. And Cuba is a hell of a lot further than eastern Ukraine is to Russia, right? They want fucking missiles right here. They want to put their M41K launchers that are nuclear capable right beside Moscow. Somebody's going to make a mistake. Someone's going to light off a firecracker, and next thing you know, there's nukes flying. We can't have these. They can't be that close. Like, that's the same problem with the hypersonic nukes. There's not enough time to respond. If there's not enough time for the people with calmer heads, you're going to get these fucking master sergeants in the field fucking firing nukes. We don't need this. We don't need the shit. We don't need it.
Putin's plan would see storage facilities built by this summer in Belarus, Ukraine's northern neighbor. A senior Ukrainian official tweeted the Kremlin took Belarus as a nuclear hostage, while the EU called it a threat to European security, warning Belarus of further sanction.
Oh, it sure is a threat to European security. So why the hell? What are you doing? Think about this. What the hell are you doing?
Tactical.
Okay, that is a Sarmat. That's a Satan 2. That is not. Here, look. There's a guy standing beside a shell. There's a tactical nuke. They're fired from a cannon. Okay, that's what they look like. There's a tactical nuke. That's what they look like. There's another one. See the guy's feet there, standing beside it? They're a shell. They're big. They're not Grad rockets. They're not an S-300. They're not a Sarmat Satan 2 intercontinental ballistic missile. Like, why doesn't CBC just show you this picture? They're all over the internet. What's wrong with these people? Why can't they fucking be honest? Eh? Why are they showing pictures
Nuclear
of this?
weapons are much smaller than the kind mounted on...
Then why don't you show them? Oh, they say, they're much smaller, but let's put this out for visualization instead of showing you the actual picture of the nuke. This is why no one trusts the CBC. This is their problem. They're just all propaganda. They're warmongers.
Continental ballistic missiles designed for attacks on the battlefield.
That's an S-300. They're loading an S-300. Does that look like something that tactical nuke would fit, in front of these guys 2 feet? And now they're showing this monstrosity, right?
They've never been used and carry huge
300.
risks. A White House spokesman downplayed the intimidation in an interview on CBC News' Rosemary Barton Live.
You've seen nothing that would indicate Mr. Putin is preparing to use tactical nuclear.
You're a fucking moron. This guy's the biggest fucking liar in the fucking world. This guy is a fucking clown. So they said the same thing when Putin was moving all his fucking assets into Belarus. Oh, he's not going to attack Ukraine. He's not going to do it. What's he do? He fucking attacks Ukraine. You're an idiot. When people tell you they're going to do something, maybe sometimes you're best off to fucking listen. This guy, there's so much shit coming out of this guy's mouth, his fucking eyes are fucking brown. This guy's a fucking goof.
Weapons in any way whatsoever.
It was just last week that Putin welcomed China's leader, Xi Jinping, to Moscow. Xi didn't publicly promise Russia any weapons, but appears to have left the Kremlin emboldened.
Look at the shit-eating grin on his fucking face. These guys know that he's got all the fucking resources. This guy's got all the manpower, and they're going to create a fucking their own currency, and they're going to put the USD out of business, and we're finished. The US is finished. When all those dollars start flowing back into the US, we're done. Look at his shit-eating grin. They know they've been collecting gold, and they're going to have a commodity-backed dollar, so they're going to be having backed up by assets like resources, like oil, right? These guys, we're done. We're finished because our clowns like Biden and their warmongering administration are idiots. So China got the Saudis and the Sunni Saudis and Iran, the Shiite Iran, to sign a fucking peace deal. Yeah, the Chinese, not the U.S., right? Peace in the Middle East by China. And now the Saudis want to join the BRICS. So they're going to, and now the Saudis are going to start selling oil for the yuan, not the petrodollar. People, they're not talking about this on the news. We are fucking finished, right? And we got clowns like Justin that shut the XL, Justin and Biden, right? They shut the XL. We got the power. We had everything. We have all the calories. We have all the farmland. We have the technology. We had everything, and we blew it because the U.S. started printing their way, and they got lazy. Let's just print money. And they shipped it all over the world, and now the world is getting sick and tired. The U.S. seized $100 billion worth of Russia's money, and the other countries are going, hey, if we don't do exactly like the U.S. says, they're going to seize all their money, right? They kicked fucking Russia out of the SWIFT fucking money system. Hey, so if we don't do exactly what the U.S. says, we're gonna go bankrupt. Like, can you see what's going on here? Like, they're not talking about it in the news. The last thing, what the hell are they talking about? They're just changing the topic with they, them, and all this fucking clown show, liberal wokeism, and what's going on in Hollywood, and they're just distracting everyone. When this is the world, your world is about to change forever. And now they're going to panic and run out to force CBDCs down our throats. No one's going to take them. No one's going to want another fiat currency when these people just perpetually destroy everything. They destroyed the fiat currency already. So, like, why bother?